Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to understand the concept of indifference curve and budget line. But before you watch this video, I will request you to kindly go to my previous video and watch the concept of utility. Because to understand indifference curve and budget line, you should know what is utility and understand the concept of utility, which has been properly explained in my previous video. So starting with the indifference curve. What is indifference curve? An indifference curve is a line showing all the combinations of two goods which give a consumer equal utility. In other words, the consumer would be indifferent to these different combinations. So an indifference curve is a line which will show the combination of two goods which will provide equal utility to the consumer. For example, if we take apple and banana to understand, to show the combination of the utility we gain from the combination of apple and banana, we will plot an indifference curve. We can see here that we have taken apples and bananas, and to understand the consumer's utility, we have plotted an indifference curve. The indifference curve is downward sloping towards x-axis. On the x-axis we have taken bananas and on the y-axis we have taken apples. Now we can see that when a consumer consumes 20 bananas, he will consume 14 apples, which will give him a utility at a same level. But when a consumer consumes 26 bananas, then he will consume 10 apples to get a satisfaction or a utility, we can say. When a consumer consumes 41 bananas, then he or she will consume 9 apples. This indifference curve shows the total utility of a consumer with a combination of two goods, apple and banana. This is known as indifference curve. Now, what is diminishing marginal utility? The indifference curve is convex because of diminishing marginal utility. When you have a certain number of bananas, that is all you want to eat in a week. Extra bananas will give very little utility, so you would give up a lot of bananas to get something else. As discussed in my previous video also, diminishing marginal utility. When we consume more and more goods, other things remaining constant, it will give us lesser and lesser satisfaction. For example, if we went to watch a movie for the first time, we will feel much happier than watching the same movie once again. So this is known as diminishing marginal utility. Because of diminishing marginal utility, our indifference curve is convex and downward sloping. See, we can also show different indifference curves, like indifference curve 1, indifference curve 2, indifference curve 3, indifference curve 4. On the x-axis we have shown bananas and on the y-axis we have shown apples. All the choices on I2 give the same utility, but it will be higher net utility than indifference curve 1. The utility we gain from I2 curve is much more than the utility we gave from the curve I1. I4 gives the highest utility, but to reach the utility to I4, we need to have higher income, and that is very difficult to obtain. And I2, it will give the least utility, but with the least of the income we can have it. The best one we can say is I2. It will give us more satisfaction and with a proper income. For I2, we don't need very high income, not very less income. I2 will give us more satisfaction than I1 and but less than I4. Now coming towards budget line. A budget line shows the combination of goods that can be afforded with your current income. If an apple costs pound 1 and a banana pound 2, the above budget line shows all the combination of the goods which can be bought in pound 14. For example, 20 apples at the rate of pound 1 and 10 bananas at the rate of pound 2, or 10 apples at the rate of pound 1 and 15 bananas at the rate of pound 2. We can see the budget line. It is downward sloping. We have plotted bananas on x-axis and apples on y-axis. Here we can see if we buy, we have a budget of pound 40 in which we have to purchase bananas and apples to consume and have a satisfaction or utility, we can say. So we can see if we buy 10 bananas, we can buy 20 apples in pound 40. But if we buy 15 bananas, we can buy only 10 apples This shows the budget in which we can buy apples and bananas. 20 bananas cost rupees 20 rupees, whereas 20 apples cost rupees 20 rupees and 10 bananas cost rupees 20. So 20 rupees of bananas and 20 rupees of apples gives the total expense of 40 rupees. Where we have income of 40, so we can purchase this combination, or we can purchase the combination of 15 bananas and 10 apples, which will also cost pound 40. So both are the combinations, and purchasing which combination is the choice of the consumer. Coming towards optimal choice of goods for consumers. Here we see given a budget line B1, the consumer will maximize utility where the highest indifference curve is tangential to the budget line. 20 apples and 10 bananas. See, 20 apples and 10 bananas. Given current income is IC2 is, given current income IC2 is unobtainable. IC2. We don't have so much of income to obtain the combination of IC2. IC3 is obtainable but gives less utility. IC3 is obtainable with an income but gives very less income, very less utility. The optimum choice of goods can also be shown with the equimarginal principle. So from this curve we can see IC3 we can afford but gives us very less satisfaction. IC2 gives very high satisfaction but we are not able to buy this combination because of less income. IC1 is the best one because it gives us better satisfaction than IC3 and we can afford it with a given income. So IC1 is the optimal choice of goods for consumer. Income consumption curve. In income consumption curve, we can say as income rises, you can afford to consume on higher indifference curves. This optimum choice will shift to the right. This we can plot consumption as income rises. See, when we have less income, we consume this much. As our income rises, the curve shifts towards the right. So when our income rises, we shift to IC2, and when income rises more, we shift to I3, and when income rises more, we shift to IC4 curve. This shows the income consumption curve with increase in income of a consumer. There are two effects of rise in price: income effect and substitution effect. When the price of a good rises, people buy less for two reasons. First thing is income effect. See, this looks at the effect of a price increase on disposable income. If the price of a good increases, then consumers will have relatively lower disposable income. For example, if the price of petrol rises, consumer may not be able to afford to drive as much, leading to the lower demand. And in substitution effect, this looks at the effect of a price increase compared to alternatives. If the price of petrol rises, for example, if the price of the petrol rises, then it is relatively cheaper to go by bus. So in both the cases, people buy less. This is all about the indifference curve and budget line. I hope you guys understand. If you have any doubt, you can write it in the comment section so that I can clear you. But before you watch this indifference curve and budget line, I will request you to go and understand what is utility, which have been explained in the last video. Keep watching and let's meet again. Bye.